Yo fam, it's Trainer Sam. Fitness is my business and I have the insights to all of your questions. My question today is, hey there, hello. I'm dealing with chronic neck pain. It seems to be worse after a work day. I do work at a desk all day. Do you have anything I can do to help? I do actually, because I have chronic neck pain too. Let's get to it. Chronic neck pain can be debilitating. It is an extreme annoyance for a lot of people, especially those who work at a desk all day. I've trained clients for 14 years now, and there is definitely a trend with my office workers having the most stress and tension on that upper back. It is because we tend to sit at the computer all day. But it's not just at work. You know, we drive like this, or we sit on the commuter bus like this, we text like this, we eat like this, we watch TV like this. Everything is this position, head forward and shoulders rounded forward as well. And it puts a lot of stress on the spine and the mid-back and the neck here. So there are a few stretches that you can do and a few exercises that you can do to help alleviate the pain and even strengthen the area so the pain doesn't happen as often or it's not as bad. But before we get into those, I want to address the basic foundation of support for your head, which is just being an extremely strong human being. So what you can do outside of the office is just try and get stronger and more fit. The fitter you are as a person in general, the less of those naggy aches and pains are gonna be so chronic or so debilitatingly chronic, okay? I have a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or hypermobile disorder. Honestly, I don't even know if they know what they're talking about, but that's what they diagnosed me with. And basically what it is my joints are way more lax, way more loose than the normal person. So my neck is hanging on by a thread. So I deal with chronic neck pain all the time. And one of the greatest things that I have done to just alleviate some of that pain is by remaining just overall physically strong and fit. So if you're someone who does work a desk job, I believe it's even more important for you, specifically that type of worker, to make sure that your health and fitness is in check. Because the stronger you are in general, the less chronic aches and pains you're most likely going to have. I don't believe pain will ever go away, but I do believe it is a sensation that we can dull over time with some mental training and obviously just physical training as well. But there are some stretches that you could do at your desk to help alleviate some of this chronic pain. One of them being putting your arm behind your back. I would recommend standing up and doing this, but you can sit tall in your chair. But you put one arm behind your back, you grab your head and you slowly tilt it to the side. Now the arm is just anchoring your trap muscle down while you go ahead and stretch it over here. Now you can pull forward and tilt down. That'll get some more of your what's called your levator scapula, a naggy little muscle in there that causes some problems. You could do both sides. That is a stretch for your neck. Another one is just putting your hands behind your back and trying to drop your shoulders down. So to grasp your hands behind your back and pull down. Now what this is going to do is going to give you the ability to pull your shoulder blades down, which again takes that trap muscle and locks it down and back, and we're stretching those points of contact here to help stretch those muscles and elongate those muscles out, which have been shortened over time from your desk like this. So we're going from this to this. We're just elongating those muscles. Another active stretch you can do is taking your elbows and tucking them into your side, pointing your thumbs out, driving your thumbs out. This is going to activate some of the muscles of the rotator cuffs and between the shoulder blades in the middle trapezius and rhomboid area. And what you're going to do is you're going to push your chest up while you do this. And right now we're just trying to activate some of those lower muscles, which pulls the shoulder blade down and back and just open up the front chest and a little bit of that rib cage. Those intercostal muscles, they line the rib cage there. And so we're going to hold that for about 20-30 seconds. Those are things that you could do at your desk. Now, another one you can do, you can take your hands here at the base of your neck where your skin is. You're gonna need to pull your shirt down for this one. And you put your skin here. Now skin's gonna create more friction, so you're not on your shirt, you're on skin. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the skin down a little bit and then lift your chin up. And then point your chin in multiple directions. That's gonna stretch the skin out, but also it's gonna stretch some of those little tiny muscles called your scalenes in the front of your neck that can cause some of the shortening and tightness that we get when we sit at a desk too long. So again, but you wanna grab the skin, not the t-shirt, because then you're just gonna be dragging down. You want to get some friction, so you're pulling down and pointing your chin up. You can probably see it in the video. That's another type of stretch / massage, because you're putting some pressure there at the bottom of what's called your sternocleidomastoid muscle. So here's the 2 points. Putting some pressure there and you're pulling down. You can also take your thumb and you can start to slowly, not too much pressure, just a little bit. SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid. That's this big neck muscle up in here. And then the last one is you take your hands and you actually grab your traps up top, fold the shirt down, and you get a good grasp and you squeeze. Ooh, that feels good. just like that. You squeeze those muscles. Ooh, that feels good. And then you can do it to the back of your neck as well, just like this. Just kind of like a cat. You know how you grab a cat by the back of the neck, just like that. So you squeeze just like that. So those are some quick stretches and some massage techniques that you can use during the daytime. Now, if you do want recommendations for actual exercises you can do in the gym to help with strengthening that posterior chain, the muscles in your back, I can send over a video for you as well. And then lastly is just trying to get up during the office hours, right? So I would say every 30 minutes, get up for a couple minutes and do those stretches, or at least just allow your body to stand tall instead of having the head forward. Now, is your neck pain gonna go away forever? Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you, because pain is just inevitable. It's what we deal with throughout life, but that sensation could be reduced. That's really what we're trying to do, especially in the pain management area, is you're trying to just reduce that sensation of pain, because that's what pain is, a sensation. It's not necessarily catastrophic, and if you really want to, you can go see an orthopedist doctor. They can take x-rays, MRIs, and see if there's something more serious going on, but I believe what you're dealing with is just some what in the fitness world is called muscle imbalances or structural imbalances, or really what it is just being stuck in a position for a really long time. Those muscles are getting tired and they need a break. So what helps with that is just getting stronger in general, so the surrounding muscles can support the spine and can just support posture in general, as well as alleviating some of that localized chronic pain and annoyance by stretching and mobilizing, massaging the area. And I hope that helps. But again, if you are a desk jockey and you're at the desk all day long, I do recommend getting up every 30 minutes, every single day, to help with just standing tall and increasing that posture. You can do some standing stretches as well, and just mess around with it, play around with it. I gave you some basic stretches today. There's a bunch more that you can utilize, find which ones work best for you. If you have any other questions, comment them down below or send me a direct message.